What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? With a bang? What would you do? What would you do? With a bang? What would you do? What would you do? With a bang? What would you do? With a bang?
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Loski Lo, and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about, because I've been promising y'all this video. If y'all get me to 100 subscribers, I've been promising y'all for this video. And it's basically time. I hold back a lot of tears, so y'all know I'm not about to sit up here and just cry on camera, because it's not me to cry on camera. So basically, this is gonna be my coming out story / the reason why I'm lesbian today. So let's go back to, as y'all seen the other video, which was how my mother passed and stuff like that, and what I went through with my mother passing and stuff. The father thing, as y'all know, my father is not in my life. And basically all of this, because they say I was a bad child and stuff like this. But as a little girl, 2 years after my mom passed, 3 years after my mom passed, 2 to 3 years after my mom passed, I was always ripping and running with the wrong crew, of course, and I was running with people that were older than me, males and females, and I never once hung around people that were younger than me, because I always felt like I had an older soul, so I felt like I had to hang around older people. So that's what I did. So basically, the reason why I'm lesbian, let's get into it, is one day I met this guy, and he was a very handsome guy. Not gonna lie, he was handsome for me being that young and that whatever the case may be. Oh, let's not forget that I was drinking, I was smoking, and I was doing things that grown-ups supposed to be do and not kids like me was doing. I basically ran into the wrong person. I thought he would be a person that I would want to converse with and be in a relationship with and stuff like this. He knew my age. It's not like he didn't know my age, because he knew my age, and he was way older than me. He was over the age of 18. And so I was bucking and doing the things that I was not supposed to be doing. So one day we was in the house, we were drinking, we were smoking and stuff, and he came on to me, and as a little girl, my hormones is raising. As a teenager, my hormones is raising, of course, and I wanted to try things that I shouldn't have been trying at that age. So I basically got drunk and high, and I got on top of him because that's what he wanted me to do. And he would like touch on me and do all this crazy stuff like they would do, like you would do when you were having those type of intercourse. And I can't get into much details as well of that because the fact of the matter is that kids watch my stuff and my girlfriend daughter watches my stuff as well. But basically, he started touching on me and stuff, and you know how your body starts to rage when that starts to happen. And I was very attracted to him at that time, so it was just like, why not? So basically, he led me into a back bedroom, and he was trying to put it in with me being on top of him. And I'm a virgin at this point, so I just, it wasn't like it was hurting me, and I was telling him it was hurting me, so he said lay down, so maybe it would work that way. So when I laid down, he tried to put it in, and when he put it in, it's hurting me and stuff like that. But we did what we did, and I would leave and go home. Never, I was always a secret child, never told anybody anything. Leave and go home, come back the next day after school and stuff, and back with the same crowd, hanging around, smoking and drinking and stuff, doing what I'm not supposed to be doing. And I always wanted to be around him. So it was like, okay, I'm liking this guy. He's a cool guy, this, that, and the third. So it was a constant thing that every day, it was a constant thing. I would go there on the weekends and we'll chill and whatever the case may be and stuff. And then finally one day, y'all know them Boost mobile phones that we used to have back in the day where you just click it and be like, talking on the walkie and stuff. I used to talk to people because as a young child, I used to do wild stuff. I used to talk to people that was on the internet through whatever, like online dating and stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. I remember when my brother found out that I was doing that, he took my phone and he was about to get my tail, but that's another story. So basically, I was on the phone with some guy from on an online website. I think it was Tag or something. I don't know. And he had Boost Mobile, and we were like walking and talking on the phone and stuff, having conversations while I was in the house with him, with the guy that I was like liking and stuff, and having conversations with him and stuff. So then he would come over and he would come and touch me and try to kiss on me and stuff like that. And then finally, I got off the phone, I sat him down and told him I did not want to do those things with him anymore because I was basically liking another guy or whatever the case may be. And he basically, he took advantage of me, and he basically thought I was joking because everybody think I be joking all the time. And I really don't be joking. I be that serious, but it's just like people sometimes take me serious because I'm a very laughable person. So I told him again, like, I'm serious. I really don't want to do this stuff too much. I'm too young. I don't need to be doing this. Anything could happen and stuff like that. So he took advantage of me. He took me, he kind of pried me, like basically forced me into going into a bedroom with him. And he was kissing on me and stuff. And I'm telling him, stop, don't do it. I don't want to do it no more. And stuff like that. And basically he laid me down on this mattress that was on the floor. He put a condom on. He forced me into having sex with him And while I'm screaming in the room, telling him to stop, his friend was here. His friend was in the other room and heard me screaming, telling him to stop, and he would not. And I constantly kept screaming. What made him get off me was the condom broke. And when the condom broke, it basically, I was a little girl. I didn't know what would happen when a condom breaks and the sperm gets to you and stuff. So I basically was very scared. I thought that I was going to be pregnant, and everybody that said whatever they said about me would be right, and pregnant at a young age, and whatever, having kids at a young age, and not doing nothing with my life and stuff like that is what I was always told. So that all hit me at once. But like I said, I was screaming to the top of my fucking lungs, telling you to stop. And your friend heard me screaming to the top of my lungs, telling me to stop. Telling you to stop, and you still continued your activities. And so basically that scared me. I went over to the house that I always would go to after school, and my aunt was there, and I walked and I was crying, and I was just thinking, like, how am I going to tell them that I did this and I might be pregnant and all this other stuff. And everything just hit me at once. I was crying. I had to wipe the tears off my face before I went into the house. I had to keep a straight face. I was crying all night long, and I didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew that I basically got molested as a child, and nobody knew why, the reason why I really liked it. I really started liking girls more because I was always quiet. So it got to the point that I would not hang around where he would be at no more. Every time he'd come around, I get scared. I would walk away, and it took me to be ghost for like months and stuff like that. And where I'm from, it was a lot where I was hanging around, where it was a lot of perverts, and they preyed on little girls and stuff. But it's like, I really didn't think nothing of it. So I basically didn't say nothing because I didn't want nobody to hurt him, and I didn't want it to be to the point that, people end up in jail and do bad things to this guy. So, because I still actually genuinely cared about him. But the matter was you basically took advantage of me. And when I said not that I didn't want to do this anymore, you still took advantage of me as a child. Nobody, like I say, nobody really knew about this. Sorry, y'all, this phone is always falling. Nobody really knew about this. I recently just told my brother, who's my best friend, which is my third brother. I told him about this. He talked to me. We had a conversation. I cried. I boo-hooed, and it's really it takes the toll on you for years and years to come. I still feel like, I have bad dreams about it. I don't really talk much about it. Nobody, like I said, nobody doesn't know but my brother. My girlfriend knows because she walked in one night and I was crying about it. And other people that I have been in relationships know about it. But like, as far as that, yeah. So that's basically a little bit of why I'm gay. I was molested, taken advantage of, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't know if y'all call it molestation or whatever the case may be, because at this point, I was dealing with this guy. So it's just like, if I'm dealing with him, I feel like it was my fault because I was dealing with him when I didn't want to do those activities. I was just me being, sometimes when you're drunk, you know what you're doing, but if you're too drunk, it's just like you can't control your body. And like I say, I'm mentally fucked up in the head due to that, my mother's death, and other things that has occurred in my life. Um, I just like to say, if you feel like out there in the world, if you feel like you are being forced to do things that you don't want to do, do not do it. Call for help. Talk to someone, and don't bottle it in, because in the long run it's gonna end up like me. You can't. It's no getting over it, but you can't just bottle it up. Make sure you talk to people. Make sure you tell people what's going on. I don't care if it's just a little touch. Like, don't be, don't keep it a secret. Like, at the end of the day, some people are out here to protect you. And as a little girl, I never had that protection other than with my brothers and stuff, but I never had anyone basically that didn't look at me as I was gonna be I ain't shit as female. So it's just like I couldn't go to nobody. I didn't want to go to nobody. They're gonna say I was out there being fast. I was out there doing what kids are not supposed to do and stuff like that. But I blame myself in a way. And I know they say don't blame yourself for things like that, but I blame myself in a way because I was a little girl and I should not have been out there doing activities that I know that that was not right, but I still did it. Um, I like it's bad blood between me and him. I don't speak on his name. I don't talk about him. I have dreams. Like I said, I have dreams. I have dreams that it's going to happen to me again. I don't I don't like interacting with a lot of males. Um, because I don't know what they're capable of. I don't drink and I don't smoke a lot when I'm around a lot of males. I gotta keep a, a, a sight of my whereabouts and stuff like that. So I don't attempt to, interact with dudes. And I have dudes out here that try and talk to me in a sexual way, and I get really angry. And it's just like at that point, it's like as a little girl, I've been through a lot. So it's just like, I don't want a man to touch me in a way. I don't like it. I don't want it. It don't turn me on. It's like, you don't bounce back from that at all. Like I say, ladies, don't let these men, these men that prey on young women touch you in a way that you know ain't right. Try to be safe. Try to keep your drinking to a limit because you never know what people are capable of. Um, Not all guys are the same. I have four brothers, and they were raised right. Not all guys are the same, but some people out here do still prey on females like us, and they still come to us as females dressed like this and still try to have sexual intercourse with us. And that means they prey on females. They just prey on females, and like, it's just, I don't know, it's just a touchy topic that I feel real like ill, like type talking about it. It's just like it's real nasty. It's just like, but if y'all need help, it's different type of hotlines and stuff you can call and things like that. Also make sure y'all get tested for the COVID and tested for, make sure y'all don't got no type of diseases and stuff like that, because that could attract diseases. By molestation could attract diseases. Anything. Like, make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Protect yourself as women. Protect yourselves as women is how I feel. And if y'all feel like y'all want to talk to me, I have my Instagram and my YouTube and my Snapchat is in the description down below. If y'all feel like y'all need to talk to me and see how I really got through to it, got through it as a older lady, as an older woman, then y'all can talk to me. And I'm a very great person. I will give y'all, you know, the talk, But like I said, y'all subscribe, comment down below. That's a little story time on why I'm lesbian today. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, subscribe, do whatever y'all do. I'm out.